Welcome to our channel. We're dedicated to delivering daily, high-quality videos that help you make informed decisions about various products. Today, we're diving into the world of TCL TVs to bring you the best options available. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Let's get started. Number 1. TCL Q6. The 2022 QLED model of TCL's 6 series is so good that it earned a spot in our guide. But the company has continued to defy our expectations of what to expect from a TV under $1,000 with its successor, the Q6. We'll cut to the chase. This is the TCL TV you should get unless you have really specialized needs or a very strict budget. In our tests, which included playing Nintendo Switch games and streaming native 4K content from Netflix, YouTube, and other streaming services, the Q6 couldn't have performed much better. We noticed the biggest differences when watching shows with a lot of contrast, like Star Trek, Picard, in which dimly lit scenes are often punctuated with pops of light and color. We can confirm each shot from a phaser were pleasing to the eye, and details in dark, seemingly abandoned spaceships were present. The Q6 was able to show colors more accurately, too. In games, like Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, foliage looked lush, dragons looked imposing, and the depths felt isolating. Number 2. TCL QM8. If you want a compromise-free TCL TV, the top-of-the-line QM8 is your best bet. It takes everything we loved about the Q6 we tested and cranks it up to 11. The TV's ultra-high peak brightness of 2000 nits means that the colors of content shot with an HDR, high dynamic range, camera will look incredibly vivid and lifelike. The QM8's 2300 local dimming zones allow its processor to independently light ultra-small sections of its screen with pinpoint precision. On the gaming front, the QM8 has the same 120Hz refresh as many of TCL's other TVs. Still, its game acceleration is even more accurate, so you're constantly guaranteed the highest levels of fidelity each time you pick up the controller. Again, this TV's peak brightness and dimming zones will come into play, colors from your games will pop, and lighting will look more realistic, assuming the game developers are going for that type of aesthetic. Many of these features won't be necessary or truly appreciated by most people, but it's great to see TCL constantly pushing the upper limits of what's possible in a TV in the $2,000 range. Number 3. TCL Q7. TCL's Q7 sits between the Q6 and QM8 and strikes the right balance between features and cost to make it the best fit for serious gamers. While its screen isn't as bright as the Q8's, it's still a big enough jump over the QM6's direct LED panel to make a big difference. Colors in your games will pop, and details in scenes that TVs traditionally struggle to reveal will be easy to see. Local dimming zones will also benefit gamers who play titles with a lot of ambience, like The Last of Us. The TCL Q7 inherited the same game acceleration features as the high-end Q8, which will make the biggest difference in fidelity when playing the latest and greatest game. It also got the same array of ports, and the extra HDMI input over the TCL Q6 will be useful if you plan on hooking up all 3 current generation consoles and a PC simultaneously. These continual comparisons to TCL's Q8 make sense on the technical side, but the Q7 also received an extremely important attribute from its lower spec-ed sibling, its price. Number 4. TCL 6 series. TCL has begun to move away from making TVs running on Roku's operating system, and most of its 2023 lineup runs Google TV instead. But if Roku OS is your platform of choice, we can wholeheartedly recommend the TCL 6 series TV from 2022. This TV was released less than a year ago, and it has many of the features you'd find on the Q7 or Q8 sets released more recently. The 6 series has 360 local dimming zones, which is more than you'd find on the Q7, which makes the lighting in movies, TV shows, and games look extremely good. The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom actually looked better on this TV than it did on the Q6, ditto for scenes from Star Trek, Picard. Gamers will appreciate the 6 series 120Hz panel and Game Studio Plus support, allowing you to optimize the TV for gaming. The bottom line is we haven't found a thing this TV couldn't handle extremely well, though you'll have to pay for this performance. Number 5. TCL S3. Choosing the best budget TV for this guide was difficult because all of its hardware punches above its weight. There isn't a poor value in TCL's current generation lineup, which is a testament to its value. That said, If you need an inexpensive TV for a guest or bedroom or have very basic video streaming needs, TCL's S3 is the one to get. The 1080p TV doesn't have the same gaming or premium video features as its high-end siblings, but it does have a couple of distinct advantages. First, you can get a TCL S3 TV in sizes as little as 32 inches, which is the perfect size for a dorm room or to wall mount in a kitchen. Big screens are great for home theaters and living rooms, but they're not always necessary. The second reason to pick up a TCL S3 TV is, unsurprisingly, its price. The largest screen model in this line costs under $200. That's an incredible value for a 43-inch display. If you're not gaming or playing streaming 4K videos, this is all the TV you'll need.